When steam engines ruled the rails, the towns which grew up around the tracks provided critical resources to keep the trains running. Chief among them, the water to make the steam.
Well, we're in Kit Carson, Colorado. At one time, it was a fueling and watering stations for the steam engines.
At Kit Carson, the water tank was filled by a pump in this small stone pump house.
This is the only pump house along the Kansas Pacific line. Probably looking at maybe 120, 125 years that this building's been here.
Jack Johnson is a retired civil engineer who moved to Kit Carson 4 years ago.
How these corners are finished.
He found himself drawn to the building's robust stonework.
That block there is where the pump engines sit. And the pulleys run through that door to the pump jack.
The machinery is gone, like the steam locomotives it served. The pump house, built to last, outlasted its usefulness.
It's part of eastern Colorado.
Victor Gibbs serves on the board of the Kit Carson Historical Society, which owns the building.
We tried to keep it clean, but
Time is working against them. Mortar is deteriorating. The roof is almost gone.
I don't know what you do with it other than build some type of structure inside to help support it.
The site was added to the Endangered Places list in 2005. Since then, the challenges facing the site have only increased. First, there's the railroad which owns the land the pump house sits on.
We just can't get the funding because the railroad didn't want us to do anything here.
Then there's the town's remote location.
Last probably 10 years, we've seen fewer people come through.
Fewer people means less money. That's compounded by a changing population.
Of course, our population's dwindling too, and a lot of the donors have left. They're probably upstairs. And then a lot of people move in that's not from here, and they don't have any care about this. And so it's a tough road.
But interest in steam trains has certainly not gone away. When the Union Pacific's big boy locomotive came through Kit Carson,
I've never seen so many people in my life in this community. I mean, it was tough to keep them off the tracks.
Gibbs and Johnson hope they can use that enthusiasm to their advantage and maybe convince the railroad that the building can play part in preserving steam railroading heritage in Colorado.
Since it's the only structure like this in Colorado, and since the steam, the big boy and other challengers and them come through here.
That it lasted as long as it did without anybody doing anything. That gives high marks to the Union Pacific Engineering Department.
Like the stones that make up the walls, those that want to save the building stand resilient in their goal.
If you want to do it, you better put your mind up that it needs to be done and do what is necessary to go ahead. Other than that, just talking about it ain't gonna fix it.